reaction to this event today. As today's event continues to unfold, we seek your clarity and your peace.
So can I invite Dorcas Adeyinka?
The God Almighty, the God of the universe, the King of kings, the Lord of lords, the omnipotent, the omniscient, the giver of life, and the owner of life, is the reason we all gathered here today. Endure is a UK-based charitable organization that is committed to addressing issues of life and providing support for those affected by cancer and other debilitating health issues. Endure will endeavor to support individuals facing marital, emotional, mental, physical, and financial challenges as a result of the cancer, to help them focus on the brighter side of living. Endure will reach out to every gender, race, religion, status, and age throughout UK. Beware of that strange lump. This seminar will focus on preventive measures, earlier diagnosis, effective management, importance of health check, dietary advice, physiotherapy and body massage, smoking cessation, and public perception of families living with cancer patients. Breast cancer is the second most common cancer in women and has been the most frequent cause of death in women. Most cases of breast cancer occur in women over the age of 50 who have reached menopause. However, it is possible for women of any age at all to get it. But of a fact, if a breast cancer is diagnosed at an early age, there is good chance of cure. My people perish for lack of knowledge. So let us get knowledge, let us get understanding, and our lives will never remain the same again. And that is why we are here today. Why Barking Dagenham? Based on the information provided by the Public Health England, it says in Barking Dagenham there were 356 cancer deaths recently. This is equivalent to 337 cancer deaths per 100,000 per people, which is about 19% higher than the whole of England rate. Fasten your seatbelt and get the knowledge you are here for and get the understanding. I thank you all for coming. You are well welcome. Thank you.
So what's cancer? I'll go to the word, I'll start with the word malignancies, which just refers to an abnormal division of cells to form lumps, from which cells can break off and spread to other parts of the body. So that's what a malignancy is. A cancer is a solid malignancy. What by solid malignancy is one that arises from solid tissue. Of course, bits can break off and spread to other parts of the body and form other lumps elsewhere, which eventually is what causes death in most people who have cancer. So if you develop breast cancer and the prognosis is worse in them, but breast cancer is largely a disease, it's almost entirely a disease of women in terms of the absolute numbers, and it's by far it's the commonest cancer essentially, followed by prostate cancer, which can only occur in men. Now, lung cancer is the third there, which occurs both in men and women. Vaccination is a mechanism against infection, and we have many childhood infections which have been controlled by vaccination. But it also has a vital role in reducing the incidence of cancer. Cancer screening is a very attractive concept, and it just refers to measures to detect cancer early, prior to any symptoms, or early on during the course of symptoms, so that the chances of a cure are higher. The only problem really is that it's much easier said than done. So we must adopt and modify our lifestyle to reduce the risk, and then avail ourselves of screening opportunities available. So thank you very much. I'll take any questions.
know of somebody who drinks and drinks seriously. Anything alcohol 24/7, always drinking. And he's also a chain smoker.
Correct, yeah.
And he never healthily. And this man died at the age of 92.
Now, somebody may smoke and drink heavily all their life, but they may just be lucky that their genes don't get damaged.
How many different types of cancer are there? You can shout out any answers as I go through them. A, 53, B, nearly 150, or C, over 200. Any ideas? A, so we've got one for A, one for C, another C over there. So the correct answer is C, over 200. Yeah. So smoking is the number one thing. That's the big one of the big things that we talk about when we go out to communities is smoking. It's directly related to lots of different types of cancer, of course, lung. That's the number one thing, you know. So when we get out to the roadshow, we have a passion to try and help people to stop smoking. The signpost to smoking station clinics, and also give direct support on the roadshow as well. B is being overweight. So Cancer Research UK had a big campaign that started at the beginning of last year to sort of spread the word about the obesity. So obesity is the second biggest risk factor in terms of cancer. So yeah, this has been mentioned. Too much exposure to UV rays. So yeah, really important to cover up, particularly in the summer, in the middle part of the day. You know, I tend to say to people, if your skin is burning, that's a pretty, unequivocal sign that your skin's being damaged, your cells being damaged, and that significantly increases your risk of skin cancer.
I don't know if you've heard about the blue zone. So there are 5 places that seem to have fit that criteria, and they were given blue zone status. And that's Ikaria in Greece, Okinawa, Japan. I can't even say these places, but it's a place in Sardinia. There's Loma Linda in California, and Nicoya, the peninsula in Costa Rica. The people who live in these blue zones have the highest concentration of centenarians in the world. They're more active. These are some commonalities. They're more active. They have a social circle that reinforce healthy behaviors. They take time to de-stress. They're part of communities, often religious ones, and they're committed to their families. Interesting, isn't it? When it comes to their diet, here's a taste of what they found. They stopped eating when the stomach was 80% full, avoid being overweight. They weren't overeating, they kept healthy weight, and it was a high-carb-based diet. So we start with the fruits and vegetables, and I like to say eat the rainbow. So fruits and vegetables contain phytochemicals that are anti-cancer and provide vitamin C, E, selenium and folate. So you don't have to go and buy it in a container, in a little jar. So things like your whole grain products like your rice, quinoa, millet, sorghum, barley, oats, buckwheat, those sort of things, the pulses, and other products made from whole grain. Maybe your green bananas and plantain, potatoes, root vegetables such as yam, cassavas, potatoes. But the thing is that the least processed they are, the better, because they retain a lot of their vitamins and their minerals.
My role in Macmillan is that I am a patient voice. Right? I'm not a clinician. I'm someone who's had cancer. But I didn't have cancer once, or twice, or 3 times. I had 6 episodes of cancer. I don't know why people are going to have that in the world. Maybe if I had a very good diet, that probably would have solved the problem. But that wasn't the case at all for me. My cancer journey started in 2000. But to have a bit of an idea as to what my problem was, let me give you something from where I was before I had cancer and what happened when I had cancer. Yes, I was a dancer. That's what I did. People snigger when they hear that, oh yeah, a dancer, yeah. My mother and father wanted me to be a doctor. But unlike the one here, I couldn't stand the sight of blood, so that was even a possibility straight away. And it wasn't easy to speak about cancer. It was a hard thing to do. Because this was personal to me. So from 2000 to 2014 was where that journey kept going. Now at every stage of the game, Macmillan was part of that, because I had a Macmillan nurse. And that Macmillan nurse became somewhat of a very good friend of mine, because she was there to hold my hand and to support me and help me through those times when I just did not know what was going on in my life. Like I said, prostate cancer, something that affects a lot of the time, it affects all men. But for some reason, men of colour are also in that. And the ratio of the amount, or how many is in that category, is quite high. And it's about going to test. It's about getting that information and getting out there early so that you can see and find out what is actually happening to you.
Them and I run back to them to tell them what this charity is about, and they were so kind and gave us products that we're going to write to you. Thank you very much. 166. This is worth over £200. 165. Wow, thank you so much. Oh my God. Thank you so much. God bless you so much. Thank you for the raffle.
This afternoon, I'm going to be talking to you guys about the benefits of physiotherapy and complementary therapies as well. So physiotherapy, in short form, is actually physical therapy. It involves the restoration and maintenance of body function following an injury, illness, or any surgeries. Physiotherapy helps with managing symptoms of physical and psychological conditions. Complementary therapy helps with promote relaxation, reduce some of the side effects of conventional treatments. As soon as I've touched this lady already, she already feels quite comfortable. Hope she's not making any faces because I can't see her face. Okay, she's already got a smile on her face.
Yes.
Yeah? And that's just by touching her shoulders. Okay? So if I start to work on her right shoulder, you can see that smile on her face may have just reduced a little bit. Okay? And all I'm doing is just holding and just pressing and rubbing on your shoulder. Now this is something that you can do. This is something that you can do for your family members. You can do it for your children. You can do it for your uncles, your aunties, you can even do it for your neighbours as well. Okay? And even just, you can try it on yourself. It might not be as effective. Okay? Now, all I'm doing is just rubbing her shoulders up and down. So if we start to work on different techniques and we start to go up into her neck. How does that feel? Oh, you didn't hear what she said. She said it feels good. Okay? So, and that's not just by me just doing what I'm doing, okay? It doesn't have to be someone that's, a specialist in massage. It can just be someone that you live with. Massage is a very, very good way to relax you, to lower your blood pressure, and to also improve your circulation. So acupuncture stems from Chinese medicine, and the Chinese believe that there are different meridians in our body, and the meridians that we're talking about are different channels. Now these tend to connect around the whole body. So physiotherapy-led exercises are clinically effective and can help cancer patients improve their quality of life. And it doesn't have to be cancer patients, it can be anyone. So if you're not lucky enough, okay, if you don't have cancer, it can still improve your quality of life. And physiotherapy exercises have been shown to obviously reduce the risk of cancer recurrence in breast cancer by 40%, and also in prostate cancer by 30%.
I want to tell you something. Cancer is sneaky, very, very sneaky, and very aggressive. We don't understand what we are fighting. Life is like a pilgrimage. Everybody is going towards this maker that people have this. Is it God? Is it Buddha? Is it Allah? You know, it depends. You don't understand. Your doctor will either invite you for screening or NHS check, or you need to go to your doctor. That is doctor. It's an acronym, right? So when he invites you, you go for your screening. You need to know something about why and the reason why you're going to see the doctor. Or if you don't understand something, you need to read it. So, when you have a killer cell, the T cells, what happens is that the T cells, the cancer makes the body not to recognize those things, right? So then sometimes they are overwhelmed. So you know that it's just like you are trying, the body is always trying to kill every abnormal cell. So it takes many years for some cancers to grow, you know that.
Thanks to the speakers for imparting your wisdom and knowledge to us. And as was said by one of the speakers, it's knowledge that we know, but sometimes we need to be reminded. And sometimes when we are reminded, it kickstarts us to say, okay, we should do better, and we know that we can do better. So thanks to all of the speakers and to our host, Pastor Dorcas, as well, for having the inspiration and the vision to establish this charity, to deal with some of the issues, many issues listed here that come with dealing with cancer. And some of you have come from far, but I want to thank you so much for coming here, making the journey here to support this wonderful charity. And you will see in your booklets, in your program booklets, that there is a donation form. And we know that charities obviously run on donations, and so we do urge you to fill in that form and make a small pledge. Even if it's just £5 a month, it all adds up in the end. So do pledge to support the charity so that this good work can continue.